welcome back to Walking Naturopathy Lane. I'm Michael Lane, your board certified traditional naturopath and master herbalist. Today we're in Las Vegas, Nevada, waiting for the start of the 44th Annual American Naturopathic Medical Association Convention, where I will receive the ANMA's Higher Achievement Award on Saturday and improve on what I do know from today until Sunday. Today we're talking about something that touches almost every one of us: inflammation. Not the kind that happens when you twist your ankle or scrape your knee. That's normal and necessary. But chronic, smoldering inflammation that can slowly wear away at your health. And here's the good news. Nature has given us an incredible toolbox of anti-inflammatory herbs that can help calm the flames, restore balance, and protect our health. We'll explore what inflammation actually is, why it can become a problem, and how certain herbs work in your body to fight it naturally. By the end of today's episode, you'll understand how they do it, not just that they do. So let's start with the basics. Inflammation is your body's natural defense mechanism, a way of protecting you from infections, injuries, or toxins. Think of it like calling the fire department. When there's trouble, the body sends in immune cells, blood flow increases, and chemicals are released to repair the damage. That's acute inflammation, and it's a good thing. But here's the twist. Sometimes the fire department never leaves, and that's chronic inflammation. It can be triggered by poor diet, stress, environmental toxins, and even hidden infections. So, chronic inflammation has been linked to heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, autoimmune conditions, digestive disorders, and even my own research showed post-traumatic stress disorder and Alzheimer's can result. And this is where anti-inflammatory herbs come in. Many of them work by calming the immune response, protecting cells from oxidative stress, and gently nudging the body back into balance. So, here's how the anti-inflammatory herbs work. Let's roll up our sleeves and talk about the science behind these herbs. Without getting so technical, you need a dictionary. Most anti-inflammatory herbs contain compounds like polyphenols. It's a plant antioxidant that reduces free radical damage and interrupts inflammatory chemical signals. Flavonoids help block enzymes like COX-2 that trigger inflammation. This is the same enzyme some pain medications target. Terpenes and essential oils. These can influence immune cell activity and reduce swelling. Alkaloids. Certain plant alkaloids slow down the overproduction of inflammatory molecules. When you take an herb, these compounds travel through your digestive system. They enter the bloodstream and interact with immune cells, enzymes, and even your DNA signaling pathways. So in a way, the herbs are like gentle messengers telling your immune system, hey, you can calm down now, the danger's over. Now let's walk through some of my favorite anti-inflammatory herbs and how they work, and a few ways you might use them. So let's start with turmeric. Turmeric power in turmeric comes from a compound called curcumin. It blocks NF-κB, a molecule that turns on inflammation genes in your cells. It reduces COX-2 and LOX enzymes, both responsible for pain and swelling. It works best with black pepper, which boosts absorption according to some people. It's also great in curries, golden milk, or as a standardized supplement. So ginger. Ginger contains gingerols and shogals that reduce inflammation by blocking prostaglandin production. the same pathway targeted by NSAID drugs without the stomach damage. It can be used in fresh teas, smoothies, stir fries, or even a capsule. Boswellia, also called Indian frankincense. It's the boswellic acids that block 5-LOX enzyme, reducing pain, inflammatory leukotrienes that can cause joint pain and asthma symptoms. Often used in arthritis blends and respiratory support. Green tea, rich in EGCG. Yeah, you don't want me to say that word out loud. A powerful antioxidant that calms immune overactivity. Helps protect cartilage, reduces CRP levels, a blood marker of inflammation, and supports cardiovascular health. Rosemary contains carnosic acid and rosmarinic acid, which reduce oxidative stress in cells and protect the brain from inflammatory damage. And it can be used for cooking or as an extract. Then there's licorice root. It has compounds that reduce cytokine release, the chemical messengers that keep inflammation going. Great for soothing irritated tissues, especially in the digestive tract. But no, it can raise your blood pressure in sensitive individuals, as well as be cathartic if too much is ingested. So check with your practitioner. These herbs work in slightly different ways. Some target enzymes, some protect cells from free radicals, others signal the immune system to stand down. Together they can make a powerful anti-inflammatory team. So, herbs are powerful, but they work best when they're paired with an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. That means eating whole foods instead of processed foods, getting enough sleep, managing stress, and staying active but not overdoing it. Think of herbs as part of a whole ecosystem of wellness. So, what can you do today to start reducing inflammation? How do you get started? It's really very, very, very simple. Try one herb at a time for a few weeks and see how your body responds. I generally give my patients 3 weeks. Use culinary herbs like ginger and rosemary daily in your cooking. For stronger herbs like boswellia or turmeric, consider standardized supplements. And remember, herbs are gentle, but they're not magic overnight fixes. Their power is in steady, consistent use. So that's all for today's walk down naturopathy lane. I hope this helped you see it's not just herbs can fight inflammation, but how they do it inside your body. If you want more resources, visit naturopathylane.com or book a consultation with me. Let's keep your health vibrant naturally. Until next time, I'm Michael Lane, reminding you nature is slow, but everything gets done. Have a good day.